guys, welcome back to Path of Enlightenment Tarot. Welcome to those of you who are new. Welcome back to those of you who are returning. I appreciate you. Pardon the sun glare, but it's okay. Like, the sunshine feels good, so we're just going to deal with it. This is going to be a collective message for the sign of Aries. Aries, this will be for your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus. Cross watchers, if you're joining, welcome as well. You may find the messages are for you. Roles can be reversed, so apply them as they are for you. You know your story. Do not force things to fit that do not fit your story, because you're going to do yourself a disservice. So take what resonates, leave the rest behind. I am available for personal readings on a limited basis. The email information to reach out to me is found in the description box below, as well as the about section of the page. Sorry guys, I had an itch. It's been a hot minute, Aries, since I've been able to get some videos out, and hopefully today is catch-up day. I can get a lot of videos out. That's the goal. So we'll see what happens. No promises, because every time I do that, it seems like something crazy happens. So let's go ahead and dive in for you guys and see what's going on here. Almost mid-month November, right? Timing is fluid in tarot. We can, equate it to a certain month or a certain week, but we all go through things just as we need to. So again, use your discernment in that regard. So, cat hair, go figure. All right, let's see, Aries collective. What does Aries need to know, Spirit? I hope you guys are doing well. I've done readings, the collective readings, and then we had a full moon event at the business that I own, and my own personal situations and stuff like that. I'm going to tell you this self-love, self-worth, self-concern, Spirit is telling me right now it's got a lot to do with the fire signs. So, that seems to be the focus around this month, with this full moon in Taurus, Scorpio holding placements in 4 different areas, and then the eclipse season as well. We're in post shadow. So Aries, let's take a look. I feel like your defenses might be high at this time. Let's see. Belonging, that card came out this morning in the Daily Collective. The Grove, self-care. Here we go. Like, no doubt about it. Vices is coming through from Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. I feel like you're trying to learn and assess a given situation. This may pertain to you. This may pertain to the people around you. To me, I kind of feel like there's a little bit of a guard up between you and some other people at this time as well. Trying to maybe find soul tribe kind of energy too is kind of what I'm getting from this. You may be in this space right now of it's a need to pause and reflect, and I've talked about that so much lately. I feel like I should just record it and put it on repeat for everybody. But I feel like this has to do with an outside dynamic of, like, you're trying to reset what is going on internally for you, as well as where you belong moving forward. You may have had some shifts during this eclipse season, through the full moon, the new moon, and maybe even moving forward through the rest of the year, as to the people that you're surrounding yourself with at this time. And I feel like your energy is a little bit stifled from that fire energy, that go-getting kind of mentality, where it's like you may feel like the fire's not burning anymore, or it's a little stifled at this time as well. You may even be putting yourself in like a timeout, listening. And I feel like you may feel like there's a little bit of deception around you somewhere as well. I got the 5 and the 7. So for you, Aries, 9 of Earth, 9 of Pentacles there. All right, let's see. In your focus, what's happening? Yeah, spending some time alone right now. In a retreat. Sometimes we just need to retreat. Your focus for this time frame, Spirit, for Aries, the focus for Aries. 5 of Pentacles could be your financial, this has a lot to do with your pentacles. So let's see what's happening. 5 of Pentacles there. You may be rebuilding. Let's see. I feel like there's a need to know something, and then This is about, this particular space is what you need to know as we move into the spread. What does Aries need to know, Spirit? Ego, 15. All right. And that is kind of like tower moment type stuff. So Scorpio, Capricorn energy. Another obstacle, Queen of Earth, another pentacle there. Strengths. I'm going to take both of these. Six of Earth, another pentacle, very much focused on our, you know, our stability, our material wealth, our finances, coupled with the Knight of Water, or the Knight of Cups, nurturing, slow-moving process there. Spirit's saying, what have you been giving your time, energy, and attention to as well? And then the outcome for you guys as it stands. The outcome for Aries, please, Spirit. Page of Water, another slower moving energy. Page of Cups. Six of Cups underneath that. So interesting. Let's see what's going on here. Let me move these somewhere. All right, guys. So you're aware of how to balance this out. This just may be the struggle of learning how to do it, how to nurture. Like, you know how to, well, I say this. It's like, you know how to nurture this aspect, but in the same breath, it's like, I want to say it's a matter of self-belief. Do you believe that you're capable of making these kind of things happen? That's really how this feels to me. You may have spent a lot of time nurturing external sources. This may be part of that soul tribe, the things that are changing around you, maybe things that left you feeling in a state of lack and confusion, seeing where maybe things didn't balance out or work out the way you had hoped. Don't sit in a space of fear. It's so weird, like my body is like, I've got all this light on me, but it's okay. When you have your focus on your pentacles, life is going to change for you. You may, it's like when you're going from this Nine of Earth, desiring the Queen of Earth or the Queen of Pentacles, and you know how to balance the coins, you know how to balance the material world, but I feel like you need to slow down, and part of this pause may be where you need to slow down. You know, that fire energy, the go-getting, keep on moving, sometimes stubborn energy, right, of just it has to be done now. It's like being impatient. If you're not making the investments in the right place, that tower moment is going to occur to slow you down, to make you re-examine and reevaluate where it is that things are not working. You've got that, it breaks down to a 6, and you've got the 6 of Cups underneath that. You're going to have to approach this in a more, I'm going to call it a jovial manner of how you're doing things. All right, let's see. In that Page of Cups, something new is brewing. When you let go of this past, something new is going to come in and make a lot of shift for you. So let's see what's going on. Let's see. Stop hanging on to old ways of doing things. If you have a business, how do I put this? Okay, so I feel like you're having a hard time balancing. You got the Fool and the Four of Pentacles there with the Nine of Pentacles. Stop looking for somebody to rescue you is really how this is coming along. Like, if you're making impulsive, piss poor decisions, you're hanging on to the old way of doing things, you're trying to hold it together. Like, it's like, there's a real strong imbalance here of taking a risk, but then hanging on. It's kind of like agreeing to jump off the cliff and then turning around and grabbing on with your fingertips and still dangling there. Like, you want to do it, you don't do it. You want to do it, you don't do it. But you're also making some, like, I also feel like there's some, even though you're hanging on, there's an impulsive decision that's being taken here. I don't feel like if your idea of a new decision is to do something new, you can't take the old with you, is how this feels to me. You're being called to do it completely different than you've done it before. If you did things in a certain way, and maybe they were successful to some point, but you're being asked to do it differently this time around, that's going to be more successful in the long run. And I feel like where you've done things a certain way, a given way. And this really, really, with all these pentacles on here, I mean, God, you've got 5 pentacles out of 10. It's very much like if you're doing it a certain way and you start to see it declining, whether it's business, relationships, it's not as fulfilling as it once was, or it's not producing in the material realm the way you thought that it would. It's because you're doing something in an old way that has served its purpose. It's starting to dwindle. It's like, if you think about it, like in marketing, I had a marketing major. So it's like, you know, an ad might run its course, and then once everybody has seen it 700 times and it's become replayed so many times over, you have to come, you know, businesses have to come up with a new way of doing things to market. Could be the same exact thing, but doing it in a different way. Same kind of energy here. It's like you're hanging on, taking a new leap, but still doing it in an old way of being. So it needs to change. So 5 of Earth. There it is, the Ace of Wands. 2 of Pentacle, another Pentacle. Because I'm telling you, yeah, and it's like, again, stuck between the choices of what this new action is, what this new inspired space can be. How do you incorporate both worlds? And in some ways you can, right? You can incorporate it in different ways. You may have to find yourself working in a space with others in a different way. Don't carry the doubt. Don't live in a state of lacking either. Like, you know, I can tell you this, I had a prior business with a partner. We started that business in the middle of COVID with $60. Turned into something beautiful for a very long time. And unfortunately, though, in the long run, in regards to partnership, it didn't work out. But either way, you don't have to have a lot to do a lot more. You know, taking a little bit of something with you and utilizing that and making the right investment, taking the right type of action is going to create a lot of, it's going to bear a lot of fruit if you handle it in the right manner. You don't need to have $7 billion to start something. Maybe you've got a new idea. You want to paint, you want to create something, you want to open you want to open a car dealership. Who the hell knows, right? Because I feel this need to drive too. I don't know what that's about. The need to drive, the need to go. If you plan accordingly, you don't need a lot to make things happen. You know, it's like some people too, and I'm going to throw this out there on the emotional level, think that, you know, money buys happiness, right? Like, not that it doesn't. I mean, we can buy a lot of things that make us happy with money, but in the same breath, like, it's about the experience that you're sitting in right now. Are you being present in the situation? Are you enjoying it as it comes, is really how this feels. So understand that you may find that you're not going to be able to do it all on your own. You may have to work with other people, and you're going to have to take a completely different approach moving forward in regards to finances, your stability, how you're nurturing those things. Because this here is like, what you need to know is that if you don't make this shift, this tower moment is at hand. It's going to wipe the slate clean for you if you're not willing to make that move. And for some of you, that may already have happened. So in regards to the ego, yeah, being overly focused on the material things. You've got the 2 of Cups, the 3 of Wands on the split there. Maybe somebody that you were dealing with, working with too. You know, maybe their intentions weren't in the right place either. Again, fearing that maybe if this partnership thing didn't work out, that there was no other way around it. There's a very much another way. Let's clarify the ego. The 7 of Pentacles, the Moon. Think about what you've already accomplished. I think that's very important. Like, you've taken on, again, those pentacles for you guys. It's insane how many are on the board here. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pentacles. This is insane. Think about what you've already created. Like, you're being asked. Spirit is literally just going new direction. It's time for a new direction. You know, the moon can create illusion. The moon can illuminate things. This particular moon card that I'm dealing with within the Kim Krans deck kind of reminds me of choices again, just the way that it's designed. That's what I feel with it anyhow. But there's also a clearing. There's a clearing that you need to take a look at what you've already accomplished instead of what you feel like you're missing. This Tower moment, maybe you feel like you're lacking. It's meant to make you go back to the basic foundations of what it is that you're working on, whether it's part of yourself, it's part of your finances, it's part of your relationships. Again, it does not matter what the scenario is. Think about how far you've already come. You're at the Seven of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles isn't that far away if you're willing to put in the work and see it from a different perspective. You know, the clearing is there, and then you've got the Two of Swords. Like, I feel like you're overanalyzing it. You're missing, Spirit is saying that you're missing the point. Drop the old way of doing things so that you can move forward in a more secure way. Like, you're not giving yourself credit where credit is due for the work that you've already accomplished. You're being asked to see that. And you know, this moon, I said it this morning in the Daily Collective, is an emotional restart. Stop feeling, it just feels heavy, like you're just hanging on. Like it's like a gut-wrenching feeling of like, I've got my last $5, I don't know what I'm going to do until payday. Like that kind of feeling to me of, you know, something has gone wrong and you don't have enough. You do have enough. You have everything that you need. Get the hell out of this lack mentality. It will work out, but you have got to stop seeing it with your eyes closed. It's like you're refusing to see something that surrounds this. You're refusing to listen to something that's coming in for you or what other people are trying to show you and give you. And it may just be an idea that, you know, that maybe that's the only thing that they're offering you is an idea, but it's like, I don't know. There's a reason that this is happening for you right now. Let it do what it needs to do. Like I always tell you guys, let it do what it needs to do for you. So this Queen of Pentacles, strength. This is in your obstacle. So we got the cards of Leo and we've got the cards of Scorpio here. And just side note, guys, this Tower is a card of Mars energy, and we're in Mars retrograde. So make sure that you're not taking offense to advice that's being given to you at this time. You know, check your emotions. That Moon card of emotions also. Check your emotions. Get back to the basics. It's very important to be in that space. So we've got Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo on the board, and Pisces also. So this Queen of Pentacles. You're being asked, again, there's this mental energy, this Eight of Swords. Like, I feel like you're at a stalemate with yourself of what you feel you can accomplish. And it's requiring some very serious effort on your part to realize, like, you've got to make, again, making these changes that need to happen. Taking the approach that makes sense, but it's like, you've also got to let the things close out that are not serving of you, right? You know that, I mean, the Death card is, that is it. It's the end. Finito. It is not serving of you. I feel like there's this lack of unity when it comes to working with other people. Yes, you can retreat. Yes, you can go into hermit mode. Yes, you can shut down for a little bit and figure things out for yourself. But you're gonna have to be able to work with other people. So again, this can be a home situation. Maybe, you know, somebody's not taking out the garbage and you're doing the dishes and you're just like, well, fine, I'm not gonna do anything at all. Because I feel like the action behind where Aries should be, you're just not feeling it right now. And this may be part of that emotional reset as we're going through. But I also feel like you're not feeling nourished, and you're not nourishing the things that are going to matter in the long run right now. It's like the bare bones, right? Like you feel bare. It's requiring a lot of strength and effort to get through to these creative processes is to open up, to be more comfortable in who you are and what you're doing and what you're capable of. But you're struggling to see yourself in that Queen of Pentacles energy, you know? So it's, I say this and it sounds like a cliche statement. It's going to be what you make of it, but it's the truth. You know, there's light being given to the dark. Like you're seeing the contrast. You're seeing the contrast of like the situation for what it is, of the darker sides of it, but you're also seeing the lighter sides of it too with this Strength and this Death card. You know, Scorpio is the dark. It is the depths of the darkest parts of ourselves. Strength, sun, bright, right? You're being shown this, and the moon energy there too is a reminder of the same. It can illuminate and it can also close, you know, create a space that we can't see anything for what it is. Make sure that you're being logical in what it is that you're doing. You've got this Eight of Swords energy, and I think that you're overthinking the process. Don't make something more complicated than it is at this time. So the Six of Earth and the Knight of Cups. Ah, that's way too many. Let's take a look here. I'm telling you guys, like this, if you can open up to this, the Emperor, Aries, there you are. Listen, you've got that power. You've got the power that you need in the Page of Cups with the Empress, divine pairing here, right? You need to be able to work with somebody. I talked about that dynamic of being able to work with other people. Open yourself up, because there's a lot with this Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups. You've got the Page of Cups at the bottom here, the Emperor, the Empress, the Son of Cups, or the Knight of Cups again. So it's like they're clarifying one another. Funny. You have got to stop burning yourself through whatever this situation is. You are fully aware, like your strength in this is that you know how to balance this out. You know how to nurture this, but you're not giving enough to it. It's like, oh, I have a creative idea today, and then tomorrow it's just like, it's almost like you're pushing it out to the wayside. Nurture it. Do not let people, and the Spirit is saying, don't let people emotionally manipulate your feelings either. So depending on what it is that you're doing, when it comes to your money, don't let other people emotionally manipulate, you know, your coin. They may come to you and try to play on your sympathy. I don't know why this is coming through as a side message, but it is. There is a particular person that will help get this creative spark rolling with you, where you bring in that passion, that fire energy, that movement forward that you're so good at taking. There will be somebody that matches you in that energy to help push it through, but it's got to be nurtured. But you also cannot allow somebody to come in and take that from you because they're playing on your sympathies in the process. So be discerning of the people that you're working with and around at this time. There's a lot of growth. There's a lot of growth to be had here. And I just said about that person, right? Like, be careful. This Page of Cups, Justice came out in reverse. So Libra energy there. You're gonna have to pay attention to your intuition on this one. I feel like there's a need to avoid a particular person. Again, there's going to be someone who comes in who is going to help you, who will give you the blessings that you need to keep you inspired and helping you learn how to navigate this pentacle energy that you're dealing with. But you also have another person who I kind of feel is, Spirit is saying, an opportunist. So be cautious with their motivation for why they're coming in around you, because I feel like there's a need to escape this person. I don't know why I got the six of wands there, which is, you know, victory, success, whatever. But the way I'm seeing this with this deck is a need to escape their offers. So be careful of who it is that you're dealing with. They may not have, pardon, the dryer is running again, playing catch up today. they may not have the best of intentions in regards to this situation, but if you're paying attention to your intuition, you're going to know, you're going to fully know who this person is. So clarifying the Six of Cups, you've got the Ten of Pentacles. I told you what I said earlier, like you're at the 7, you will get to the 10. You can get to the 10 of Pentacles, and there it is. Okay, what else clarifies the Six of Cups, please, Spirit? Just pay attention to whoever it is you're dealing with. The Three of Wands. Whatever has been at a distance from you for some time, whatever has not had movement, when you step into this energy of balancing out who you're working with and you're in a space where both sides are giving to a situation, it's going to change the process and the speed. It's going to move you quickly out of this Five of Pentacles energy. They are going to come in and inspire you. You may find yourself working collectively with different groups of people on various things. So, this could be, a certain situation at home. This can be a certain situation at work. This could be a certain situation with friends. It could be, you guys, again, where this goes for you. So place it accordingly. But once you're able to weed out whoever this other person is that comes in and is not coming in, Spirit's saying wholeheartedly, whoever this is, as long as you weed them out, and I think you will, I don't feel like you're going to take one look at them and your intuition's going to kick up and be like, no, we're not doing this. Not having it. I already see it. For some of you, though, on the flip to that, I also feel like for some of you, you may be a little eager to give them the benefit of the doubt. Slow that down, because it might take, Spirit's saying 4 weeks. I'm getting 4 weeks before you see their true intentions. So into November or into December at that point. But when you find this person, or you're working with this person comes in, and this could be somebody from the past. This could be somebody that you've already worked with before. When you guys are able to work well together, you're able to balance out the harmony that comes along with the issues of your stability, your finances, the way you see yourself too. Things are going to change. Whatever was at a distance, whatever you didn't think you were going to be able to reach or accomplish, it's going to change drastically very quickly for you as well. So this Seven of Pentacles, I feel like for some of you, you guys from July into September really seems to be a mark or two for some reason. It seemed to be a point that things seem to peak and then start to slow down. And now, for whatever reason, we have this little lapse between September to November. I feel like you were sustaining what you had already done, but now it's time to move forward, onward, and upward in a new way. Letting go of taking a risk, but not taking a risk kind of vibe that you're in, or were in. But the Ten of Pentacles is going to turn things around for you. You are going to get there. You're going to do it. You're going to have success and fulfillment. And I don't think that it's that far out for you guys. The wait will be just completely over. Whatever it is that you've been working on or working towards, when you get out of that self-doubt period, you find the right counterparts to what it is that you're doing, it all changes at a very rapid pace. So it's a weird reading in a way. But I like it. Strange, but good. So let's get you guys some advice here, what you need to know. The sun is killing me. I love it though. It's beautiful, but it's bright. All right. Aries. Shekinah. Hopefully I'm saying that right. All right. I have the book here. Ugh. I do feel like you're turning a blind eye to a point, to a past. Like you're learning to discern like, there's just certain things that you're not letting bother you, I think is really what this boils down to. You do have a new creative process, a new idea. You got another 6. 6s are pretty significant in this reading for you guys. Don't get into some stubborn energy though. You're gonna have to pay attention around you, very much pay attention. Because I kind of feel like you just kind of turn your back to certain things in certain spaces. Like if it's like it's not working, like you're just kind of shutting it down. But during that shutdown, make sure that you're taking the information of the experience or the lesson from the experience and take that forward with you though, because you're going to be able to learn a lot. So Shekinah, the spiritual worlds want to help you resolve your worldly concerns. The Pentacles, right? It is safe for you to rely on Spirit as a loving, protective, helpful, and practical presence able to positively affect all areas of your life, including facilitating this resolution of physical problems. Do not limit your spirituality to concepts. Instead, apply your higher knowledge and principles, grow your wisdom, and live your path. Acknowledge your value as a person, as a soul, treasure the gift of your path, and let spirituality integrate all facets of your life. I've got the cat on my foot. Okay. Shekinah is a Hebrew word that translates as the dwelling place of the divine. Shekinah is the embodiment of the light. She is in us when we are living on our spiritual path, applying our wisdom and principles so our actions, our courage, and our choices awaken compassion in our world. We are the sacred change makers, healers of the collective. The divine electricity of spirit needs willing soul bulbs to shine forth in the world. In the esoteric Jewish tradition of Kabbalah, Shekinah is the sacred feminine, the capacity for an experience of spirit entering the soul of a human being. When a soul is approaching the sacred experience of Shekinah, the ego has given way to some degree. There is enough inner space and heart willingness to surrender and receive this so that spirit can infuse the soul. The soul becomes more luminous with white light. We resonate more with spirit than with ego. We feel like our true selves. When the soul becomes Shekinah, a holy dwelling place of spirit, our experience is very different in the ego-driven way of living. We slow down and accomplish that which is meaningful. We feel connected to all that is, so we are inspired to do what we can to help according to our tendencies and talents. We co-create rather than compete. We accomplish our aspirations because we are no longer in our heads but practicing our spiritual path daily. Our practices resonate with our hearts, increasing our awareness, love, presence, patience, commitment, and peace. Our spiritual practices are our life raft when the oceans of life become wild, and our magic carpet when we feel stuck and need inspiration and freedom. Let go of, holding on to that past, right? When Shekinah is in your reading, you have both permission and encouragement from spirit to embrace your spiritual practices that resonate with your heart and commit to them. Especially when you think you don't need them or they don't seem to be doing anything for you. Those are the times that you need them the most. To embrace Shekinah is to embrace action, to commit, to engage, and to walk our talk and to be the light we want to see in the world. The ideas that nurture and inspire your heart are important, but the actions that transform hesitation, fear, and doubt into boldness, trust, and confidence are essential to bring those ideas to life. You have it within you to live your light and to put all of your problems and concerns into the capable hands of a deeper guiding wisdom. You are not giving away your power in doing so. You are actually empowering your sacred fulfillment. This oracle brings notice of an opportunity to apply your spiritual principles. You are encouraged to consider how you can live so that your inner beliefs and outer actions are in alignment. This is not about denying the ego and its pains. It is about having compassion and responding from a place of kindness and determination to heal. The oracle also suggests a matter of material or physical concern can be touched and healed by spirit. Your task is to invite spirit in and allow it to do what it knows how to do. Find relief in the knowledge that spirit is with you and wants you to heal through all matters of concern. If we're to talk about that material and physical concern, that is very much that pentacle energy, right? So allow these shifts to happen. Allow people to come in and work with you. Allow people to help you navigate this. You're going to know who belongs in this space with you and who doesn't. Use your intuition. Trust that gut feeling. Know where you need to go and roll with that. Okay? So Aries, I hope that this message, while a little all over the place, was helpful to you, and get back to you guys here in the near future, I hope, right? Of course. Sorry about the light golden beams here, right? So if you guys found this video resonated for you, hit that like button and subscribe if you've not already done so. It helps circulate the channel, and you benefit because you're able to find out when other readings are posted. Daily Collective is already up for today, and Monday and Tuesday, if you want to go back, we are always guided to watch exactly when we need to, right? Okay, guys, I'm wishing you the very best day. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.